away from his mouth, but then when I went and listened back, it was actually fine.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like probably like down here.
All right.
I always keep it kind of like here.
I might like accidentally like put it down, so you might have to remind me.
It's
But
okay.
yeah,
Everyone kind of, yeah. Should I go hoodie up?
no.
Really? I feel like it hides.
If I were you, no.
Well, the reason that the reason I do like my hoodie up is because I'm not proud of my jawline.
Come on, you don't have to be. You can't be insecure about everything.
I'm not insecure about everything.
No, I'm not saying
It's
like.
just like my jawline.
I'm not saying like you're insecure about everything, but like you can't just be like. You can't be on a podcast set being like, oh, my jawline. Dude, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's immediately how to get people to like not fuck with you.
Yeah.
Dude, you want to get in here a little bit?
All right.
Yeah, get in here.
I mean, jawline on the worrying about the jawline on the cast is crazy.
I worry about it on the daily, bro.
I mean,
If we're getting vulnerable,
that video that you just filmed me and sent it to the group chat, I zoomed in on the last frame, which is my bald spot.
Wait,
so this is probably
of your head.
yeah.
Oh, I'm
So-
the back of your head.
Well, but just when I like walked in and I said smells like I pooped in here, because shouts out to the cast, just poop back there. It does kind of smell like poop.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we're going now.
This is we are podcast.
We are live.
Yeah.
You know what I should have done is load up a beer after this one, but you know what? That's okay. Yeah. So I guess welcome back to the 5th year. Super special guest today because we actually had like a failed podcast attempt that one time that I came up to Littleton.
Oh yeah, that was the goal, but
I brought the shit and then we just didn't do it.
we were too busy just being
The rascals.
rascals.
That's the best word to describe you guys up there.
Rascals.
Just a bunch of rascals. But we're here now in Henniker, New Hampshire, at the Henniker Motel.
Yes, we are in arguably one of the sketchiest motels I've ever seen, and we are recording a podcast with the door to our room wide open.
Yeah, with my $1,000 camera, very close to the entrance, for anyone to come take. But we're doing it for you guys. At the end of the day, this is always for you guys.
We're here and we are live.
We are live. It is out of 1 through 10. How sketchy is it?
Well, because of like our
Hold
location,
on, actually, sorry to fucking interrupt. We need to turn you up a little bit. I'm noticing that's a little quiet right there.
all right.
Let me just. Hey, don't mind me, guys.
Oh my
Crawling
God.
on the bed in front. This is saying in.
Okay.
Wait, are you one?
1-1-1.
Yeah, say like hi. Say like pussy.
Hey, pussy.
That's a little better. Give a little up tap. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, these are the same mics, so I guess it should actually be at the same thing. Okay, yeah. Oh, it's just a little quiet. It would have been fine either way. Oops, sorry to scuff the J's. Crawling on the bed. Yeah.
Tooting it up in this sketchy motel
Sorry.
on the pod.
Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, 1 through 10, how sketchy is it compared to what you were like expecting?
Well, so all I saw was like one picture on Google reviews or whatever, and it just looked like a classic like ski lodge because like it's like located right next to a ski mountain. So I was just thinking like classic ski bum motel, and it's pretty classic ski bum motel. But I think the reason why the sketchy levels are like over 9,000 is because it's like out of season ski bum motel. So like it's just whoever.
Right, because the photo that I think we're both talking about was the outside of the building, right?
Yeah, it was just like a drone shot.
Yeah, and it actually looked pretty nice.
It looked okay.
It looked cozy and homey.
Which is like the best way to put it. It's good from like 10 feet away, but like once you get looking, not so great.
Once you start inspecting the mattresses.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when we first walked in, it was like, okay, the smell's not bad. The sheets actually look pretty white.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd say after just 30 minutes, the smell was giving me a headache.
Yeah, it's pretty musty in here.
And the mattresses, just like weird little bits of things started to appear. But regardless.
We did do a bed bugs check for all of you out there worried about us.
Yes, don't worry. Well, you know what's funny? I was talking to Dawson, and I told him I was like staying at a motel, and then he decided to bring up there's an Instagram account where they like rank like the worst motels in New Hampshire. This was not the one he showed me, but he showed me one from Manchester. And like on Google reviews, it was just people posting like red spots all over themselves and shit like that.
Yo, no way.
Yeah, I think they got chomped on like that night.
They were getting munched in bed.
Yeah,
Not in a good
getting
way.
munched, not in a good way.
Dude.
They were getting munched by them bugs, and that, you know, that is now on my mind. And I didn't bring a pillow or sheets because I wanted the full experience. Like, if I'm gonna get munched, like, let it be now.
Oh my god, munched by bugs in the Henniker Motel.
Yeah, but yeah, so it smells like poop.
It smells like poop, a little bit of rat shit, and
He was beautiful though.
the view is beautiful.
If only you guys could see, like right behind us.
Yeah, if only you guys could see.
It's orange trees. It's like peak fall season. We're here for a wedding. If we didn't say that already.
Yes, we are here for a wedding. I'm Brady's +1. It's kind of gay, but we're here.
I didn't have any huzz. I really hope Jacob shows up while we're filming.
Yeah, that would be great.
He said he was going to show up at 4, which means he probably would.
Will absolutely show up. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little under the weather if I sound a little sick.
Yeah. Don't send any mean comments towards Jason.
Guys, come on.
Yeah.
But we're here for a wedding. Like I said, I'm Brady's +1, and I don't know anybody at this wedding except for the groom and the groom only. So it's a new experience for me. You've never been to a wedding ever.
This is my first wedding. Yep. No one in my family, only one person in my family has gotten married since like my existence, and they had just like a literal low-key backyard wedding. I don't think anybody was there except for them and their kids. Which is like, do your thing. I guess if that's what you want, like you don't want to spend fucking $10,000 on a wedding.
Yeah,
I don't know how much a wedding costs, but
well,
it's probably
more than that. Yeah. My grandfather told my dad that his daughter bankrupted the family on their wedding. I think it was probably a joke, but like just the fact that was even said is like,
dude. Well, so it's the bride's father, the bride's family is supposed to pay for the wedding. There's like
there is a code of like a wedding code of conduct, but
it's someone pays for the wedding and someone pays for the honeymoon trip. I think. I'm pretty sure it's one or the other. I'm pretty sure it's the bride's family pays for the wedding. The guy's family maybe pays, or is that not it?
I don't think any family pays for the honeymoon. I think, but you're onto something with like like the groom or the bride's like parents pay for the actual wedding.
I just figured it was the bride's because the chicks are just more into like, you know, the actual day and like the aesthetic of everything and like just all the little minor details that like have to be thought about.
Yeah, but like not to go 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds, but like women don't usually be paying for this kind of stuff. I feel like this is all like, as a man getting married, you have to like work hard to like blow all your money on a wedding.
Well, I mean, she could chip in a little bit. Like I already bought her a fucking engagement ring.
Sure.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the trade-off. Maybe. This is. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's the trade-off. Is like, okay, I'm gonna spend like a couple grand on your diamond ring, or a moissanite ring.
Moissanite?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of that shit?
No, it's like fake diamonds?
Yeah, it's like fake diamonds. It's like, it's 10 times as shiny as diamonds, but it's 10% of the cost. But then you get hit with the fake diamond tester at your wedding. Imagine.
There's like the mall, like the mall video. Like,
Yeah.
the Latina guy with the camera and the diamond tester, and he's like, yo, let's check and see if your ice is real.
Oh my god. No, that would be so terrible if someone actually pulled up with a diamond tester to your wedding and exposed your wife's wedding or engagement ring or wedding ring.
I think we need to show up to this wedding with the vlog camera and do like shitty like social media trends. Like what are the street interviews? Like what is a typical street interview question?
Fuck.
Like, can you name like 5 countries?
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
And then
It's always like, and then some bitch will be like, they'll think like Africa is a country.
Yeah.
Instead of like a continent.
Africa, Europe, South America. Yeah. But honestly, I think most of those are just like, it's kind of just like race baiting / rage baiting. Cause I've heard that people, the guys that film those videos, they edit them so that they ask a different question with clearly different answers and then swap answers like in post. and to just make the person look so dumb.
Oh.
I think, and
That makes sense.
yeah.
And then there's always a hot chick, obviously.
I mean, that's usually the goal of a street interview is you're like hoping to prey upon like a intoxicated young woman.
There's all yeah.
I mean, isn't that the entire like the beginning of Hawk Tuah was a street interview and she was just drunk and just like, ah, spit on it.
Yeah, dude. And now she has a podcast that's much more popular than this one.
Hey man, we're grinding.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, I remember there's also just like a dumb Snapchat ad that I always get where it's this like thick white girl, this pog, you could say. Pog. And then anyway, I don't like that word. I just know of it. I don't use that word. And then she like comes and like there's a guy on like sitting
She comes?
there's this dude sitting on a rock wall and she's like, "Do you mind if I sit here?" And she like points kind of like she like references to next to him and then he's like, "Yeah, of course." And then she just sits like directly on his cock. You know what I mean? Like, and so it's like just that type of like brain rot. I don't even know what type of demographics playing into, just like horny.
Like 13-year-olds for sure.
Yeah, it's just like there's absolutely no purpose behind it, and then the video is just over. There's no conclusion. That's just the video.
Well,
it just catches you after like you flip through all your Snapchat stories. It just hits you with that real quick.
oh,
like,
dude, yeah. When you're like looking at like some friend that you haven't talked to in like 10 years, or not 10 years, like 5 years, you're just like viewing their life, and somehow it's in tatters. Like it's like I need a ride to Florida. Like, can anybody give me a ride? I have gas money. And it's just like, and then you click to the next thing and it's like, hi, welcome to, it's like, oh God, the two polar opposites.
That's how you keep tabs on how people are struggling.
That's the duality of man, is just swiping through like people you kind of knows Snapchat stories that are just like, one of them's like a sick party, like some party highlights. The next one's like some huzz on like a mountain with the foliage. It's just like, I'm sure. Yeah. And then the next one is like a picture of somebody in a hospital with like the ER bracelet on, just like you're just like, oh man, okay.
But those things like they like become a part of my day. I'm like, okay, yep, here's the guy who like has the tow truck, like he's towing someone again and he's out at 2 a.m.
Yeah. Gosh.
It's like something I look forward to. It's like, yep, Kenny's still doing his thing. It's actually his name.
Shouts out Kenny with the tow truck.
Yep, hooped with him for 1 year.
So
good guy. Would probably call him if I needed a tow around Amherst.
Honestly,
free plug.
Call my boy Kenny for the tow around Amherst.
Hell yeah, dude. Kent's Towing.
Oh, yo, an actual plug for Kent's Towing?
Kent's Towing, dude. Hey, yeah, dude. You should actually. I'll show you their design afterwards.
All right.
It's absurd. Word, as you probably expected. I feel like it was important to mention that we are stuffed in between the two beds in here right now.
Yeah.
Like the camera is on one side of the bed, and then we're in between the two beds because this room is not big at all. We really had to
yeah, we got three full-grown men sleeping in this room with only 2 beds.
Yeah, by the end of this episode, that air mattress that's behind us will be hopefully not deflated on the ground, but
like also hopefully, because it will be funny, we're hoping like it'll just kind of go down as the pod progresses.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. In the last episode I did, like the sun goes down as the episode goes.
You know, the sun might start to go down. It might get kind of dark, but that's all right.
It's like it's like before 6 o'clock at this point. But anyway, on my way here, I thought of this on my way here. At work, I have to like talk with like my sales, like the sales team, and they're the dudes who like travel around to all of like our accounts and shit. And they're the types of guys who just know how to get literally everywhere in the state of New Hampshire because that's just their job, is to drive everywhere.
Yeah.
But I can't stand it when I'm going somewhere with someone, or like I'm just mentioning a location to someone and then they start throwing just letters and numbers at me as if I know what the fuck that means. Plus like how to get, like I don't memorize what like exit to get off of. What else is there? Interstate exit. See, I don't even know what the fuck the difference is between any of
like, oh yeah, that's just exit 14 off of I-93, and then you take that left on Route 102.
Yes, routes. There's routes, interstates, exits, dude. I don't know if y'all can hear that.
I mean, there's some absolute bumping music out there, but I have something to add with this.
I just want to say, yes, I just hate motherfuckers who are like that. And if you hop in my car, if I'm the one driving, and then you tell me to not pull up Google Maps because you know where we're going, fuck off.
Yeah, that is kind of insane.
And then because I've been in situations,
I hope whoever you're actually mad about from real life will see this and be like, damn.
like, I didn't know he felt that way.
And then they like hit you up and you have like an awkward conversation about it.
Yeah, no, man. I'll be like, nah, it's kind of just like a general thing, man.
It definitely wasn't you.
I'm just saying, I know for a fact I've been in the car where someone's been like, nah, bro, like I got the directions.
Yeah,
for the trip.
that's
And
insane.
then we've missed like the exit.
That's purely insane.
Yeah, but sorry, go.
No. I have an interesting perspective on this because my dad was always the kind of guy that was like, he could drive me anywhere with no directions and tell me exactly how to get somewhere with just like left turn here, right turn there. So like I grew up like thinking like a man should know where he's going. So like it's over like my life I've practiced to like wherever I drive, I kind of like log like little landmarks. So I usually know where I'm going. Like I didn't use my GPS getting from here or from my home to here. And that's kind of a long drive, but I have driven it a bunch of times. But also, if somebody gets in your car and you pull up Google Maps and then they're like, nah, turn that off. Get the fuck out of the car. So like I don't think that like homies that like know where they're going like should be disrespected, but if you're like trying to tell somebody to drive, oh, there we go.
Fucking shit out of me, dude.
It's creepy motel vibes.
Oh my god.
Got you on edge?
Jesus Christ. As if like, what is it? What that? I don't even know what that would have been. A ghost coming out of the fucking wall. Okay. We need to check under the beds.
Oh, my feet are under the bed.
Yeah. Maybe I'm laying it down a little too harsh on the
No. I mean,
homie.
it's the internet. You got to say something sensational.
A man, it is more manly to know how to get places without having to pull up Google Maps. Like,
Yeah.
you look like more of a pussy.
Yeah, if you don't know where you're going, that's like a womanly quality.
Yeah.
That's a sense like bad, but like,
Especially, if you're bringing like a new huzz in the car, you wouldn't want to get caught like putting in like maps to something like 30 minutes away.
like imagine getting lost with some huzz in the whip.
That's one of my biggest nightmares in life.
So why are you so pressed that brothers be knowing where they're going?
That's true.
All right.
I think I'm just projecting my insecurities on like not being able to get anywhere within an hour of my house.
I think I was projecting my insecurities on you earlier when I was talking about I called you out for the chin thing. It was directly because I was looking at my bald spot.
Oh wow.
But not to derail what we were getting after. So speaking of directions, on my ride here, I have like this little like autistic obsession with like knowing like how many miles per hour over the speed limit a cop will give you. And so like every time I drive in a new place, I'm always like kind of pushing it to like see if I can drive by a cop and have them not pop me for something. But like today I was going, so the speed limit in New Hampshire on the highway that I was going was 70. And I've been told that you can roll 75, 76, 77, 78 maybe if they're nice. And so I was driving like a cool 75 down the highway. And then there was this car that was going like 74. But in order to pass them, I had to like get up to like 80. And that's like out of my comfort zone for speeding, especially in an environment where I have some illegal substances in my vehicle. You know, you're kind of supposed to drive the speed limit with that. Right. So I've got illegal substances in my car and I'm driving down the highway and I go about 80 miles an hour to pass this car. And I'm like, you know, this is fine. Like, there's no way I'm going to get popped for this. And lo and behold, I swing around this car and somehow, some way, a state trooper is immediately on my ass. Fucking K9 state trooper and everything. He's right behind me. And I think I swung out, like I pulled out into the other lane, almost in front of him. And so did another car behind me. So we just like swerved in front of this state trooper.
Cut off a state trooper.
Low key cut off a statey. And so my adrenaline immediately went to like 10. I've only been pulled over like once. And I was just like, oh my fucking God. So then I like immediately like put the brakes on that traction or my cruise control on and I slow right down and get over into the other lane. And then I was not expecting it, but that state trooper, he goes by me probably going 85. Like we moved out of the way and he stands on it. And I was just like, what the fuck am I worried about? So the conclusion of that little story is I have no idea how fast you're actually allowed to drive on the highway.
Yeah, dude. I feel like probably once you crack 90 is when they're like, all right. See, I'm like obligated to have to. I'm good now. I gotta pull you over.
See, like if I'm going 90, I'm real scared of getting pulled over. Like even at like if I'm going 80 past a cop, I'm like, oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked.
Oh yeah, driving anywhere 90. That's a fucking risk. Do you spit on the floor?
No, I'm just a burpy motherfucker today.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
We just munched some. What was it? Steak and cheese? What'd you get?
I got just a plain steak and cheese. I hate to say it, dude. I thought it was kind of gross.
It was kind of gross. It was kind of bad, and I big talked this little like retro kind of Greek deli place, and it was like the exact vibes of what you would expect. Like it had the giant stack of like way too many pizza boxes. Like damn well they haven't sold that many pizza boxes.
No, literally. There was like 30
There was
stacked.
there was 30 there was
high.
3 people in the restaurant.
And it was probably like this pizza stack was probably like 2 by 6. So we're talking a 2 by 6 stack of 30 pizza boxes.
Yeah, it was
in each stack.
Stacked to the ceiling as well. But I mean, off rip, we walk in there and the guy, he seems to be like a 40, 50-year-old Greek dude, just immediately displeased with us as we enter, just like whatever.
Possibly just his day.
Could be just his day. It is pretty gloomy out.
Yeah.
And I mean, he lives in Henniker, New Hampshire. Like, that sucks.
Shout out all my Henniker, New Hampshire listeners.
I don't there are got to be. Oh, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, he was just kind of well, was he Greek or Italian, or is that the same thing?
I think definitely Greek. I don't think he was Italian.
Well, anyway, he was just actually your classic Greek. Like, he would be in a sitcom almost. If he was like a little more energetic, maybe he would have just been your Greek sitcom guy.
Yeah.
And everything, like the seats in there were like green with red accents. Like, it was literally a classic. Because the inside was Italian. Was it not? Like, green and red that's classic Italian.
Well, I mean,
the seats were like that.
But like, I think like kind of maybe Greeks kind of steal that Italian iconic aesthetic for like their shit. Because I know there's a deli or a deli sandwich shop. They make pizzas there too from my town that they're 100% Greek and they cop that like red and green color.
I think that any Greek place should lean into their Greek side over their Italian. I'd say Italian is much more recognizable to like American people, but Greek feels way more way classier to me. Like the blue and white opposed to like the classic Italian shit feels cheesy to me. But like blue and white, like that Greek lettering and all that, I don't know, that feels kind of like I'm like having like a.
So maybe he was more Italian. You could be.
I got Italian vibes. Maybe we should go back and ask him.
Yeah.
This actually just cut to us back at the shop asking him. Pretty sick. But no, my steak and cheese was way too watery.
It was dry but also wet,
and I was pissed off. If I'm getting a steak and cheese, like if you're getting a steak and cheese, I need the cheese and the steak to be one. I need it to be chopped up as one.
Wasn't it a slice of cheese?
They handed us like the tray with the 2 sandwiches on it. It was a slice of cheese. Like they laid a slice, like they lightly toasted the bread, laid a slice of cheese down, and then put the steak on top of it. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Was the bread even toasted?
Mine was like maybe it barely.
Because I asked for mayo on my steak and cheese, and when I got to the section that had mayo, by the way, I only ate half of the sub, and by the time I was done with half the sub, the other half was falling apart in moistness.
Oh God, I'm just gonna throw. We have them in the fridge. I'm just gonna throw mine away.
Oh, I'm definitely eating that first thing in the morning. Don't get me fooled.
First thing in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so treacherous,
dude. I'm gonna rip it.
All right. You do you. But anyway, it kind of tasted like how I would imagine maybe these mattresses to taste.
Yeah, like if you like chopped up this mattress, seasoned it a little bit. Yeah.
A little bit of rat poop and jizz.
Rat poop and jizz.
Yeah.
Dude, is that still us?
I stole your bar. I'm sorry.
No. I think we're rat poop and jizz. I'm rat poop and you're jizz. Like Pinky and the Brain, poop and jizz.
I think you got that right.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be jizz.
No.
Be rat.
You're way more jizzy than me.
That's staying in.
Why would it leak?
Why would it not?
Yeah,
This is gonna be a completely uncut one,
it has to be
just like me.
for pure transparency for the listeners. Wait, what'd you say? Uncut like you?
That's a joke.
Dude, you can't.
That was a joke. Sorry, I was just pulling out my notes because I know I had shit written down and I just like now can't remember it. Yeah, we got fucking sassed by the Italian guy. To summarize,
we got totally sassed by the Italian guy, and the sub was like not good and pricey, but whatever.
No one else eating there was under the age of 70.
Yeah, I think there was a man that probably walked like 0.5 miles an hour.
And but anyway, like the fact, yeah, like Henniker has not been what I expected it to be, I guess.
What were you expecting?
I was expecting something more wholesome. Right now, I feel like everyone here is just trying to survive.
Yeah, that's a good summarization of Henniker. For context, I came here, I went to New England College, which is in Henniker, for 1 semester, and I was a game design major, and I hated every second of it, and I transferred after a single semester. So I know my way around here a little bit. I kind of have a little bit of the vibe down, but yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of people from New York City come and they go to New England College, so it's kind of it's people are trying to survive. Like maybe the New York City people trying to survive kind of just comes up here.
They think it's like a better life here, but in reality, there's just absolutely nothing. It's not like crunchy wholesome, I guess. Like I've been to a couple places in like the middle of fucking nowhere. They're crunchy wholesome.
Yeah,
This is more like trashy.
this is like super classic New England town.
Like just I don't know. It feels trashy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Never mind. I was gonna say something funny. I was just gonna say some of the women seem trashy.
I think they're just like the normal, like homely type.
I was doing a tasting last night at a restaurant in fucking Hooksett.
Yep.
And I thought I was about to witness a guy get a blowjob in his tow truck.
Was it Kent Towing?
It was not Kent Towing. I don't think they. I don't know. They probably do go out to Hooksett. Shout out Kent.
Shout out Kent Towing. Wide range, all the way to Hooksett.
Yeah.
You won't get head though.
No. But I was sitting in my car waiting to go in, and this absolute chuzz walks out of the restaurant that I'm going into, and she is a short chuzz, a short plump chuzz. And I actually in SBC, and I actually followed this tow truck into the lot, and then he parked like across a couple spots because it was just a big ass truck. He parked out of the way. He wasn't like being a douchebag about it. But then this SPC, this SPC walks out and is like walking like she's about to like throw it back or something. Well, she hops into this tow truck, and then she hops in. I started giving them the side eye from my car. I actually laid the seat back so I could like look through the tinted back window just so they would have a harder time seeing me. So I'm like leaning back, like giving them a side eye, trying to not act obvious. And then she starts like putting her hair up. So I'm like, is this guy getting a sneaky tow truck blowjob? Like, I don't know. I mean, his day probably wasn't over. Those guys worked the night shift. So I was like, is he getting a quick parking lot BJ before he goes back to tow more shit?
Do you think anybody's ever gotten out of getting their shit towed? Do you think maybe that's what it was?
Yo, it could have been.
There was like a layaway, like payback towing. It's like, nah, you can't tow my shit, but like in 2 weeks at the such and such. What bar was it? No, we probably shouldn't dox the box.
So man, yeah, I shouldn't say that. But anyway, disappointing conclusion. I don't think she did suck his dick there. Maybe they went somewhere, but because it kind of looked like she was crouching down for a sec, and I was like, wait, I was like, okay, if she starts crouching down, and I see some bobbing going on, then I know what's happening. But I don't think they left soon after she got in, so I guess they were maybe just hooking up at the Hooksett Motel.
Hooksett Motel.
Yeah.
Gosh, speaking of motel.
Okay.
It's now raining and we do have the door open. So I think the vibes are like going up because like rain with the door open.
Yeah. Get a little bit of ASMR
for sure.
Kind of white noise in the background.
Yeah.
But okay. So I had an experience last night at this restaurant. Obviously I can't say their name, But that experience and the one with the Italian/Greek guy we just had, I feel like, I don't know if you feel this way too, but I feel slightly disrespected sometimes as a young man, trying to like work and do my best.
You know,
in this world.
that's really interesting because I have been experiencing this a lot in the past like couple months. So much so that I'll like go home to my parents and be like, why does everybody just think they can just blatantly disrespect me to my face?
Yeah,
Because
it's fucking bullshit.
I think it's a thing with like, especially with men, like older men, they see a young man who's likely kind of dumb because just you're a young man, you're dumb. That's just how things work.
Yeah.
And he just thinks, usually they just think like, oh, it's a young dumb guy. Like I can just say whatever the fuck I want to this kid. And usually they will, and you just kind of have to take it, or else what are you gonna do? Just make the entire conversation incredibly uncomfortable?
Exactly. Like, yeah, I never claimed to be the smartest guy, but at the same time, I'm sorry, if you're 60 years old, whatever fucking dumb mistakes you were making back in the 80s, I'm not making now because I'm definitely way smarter than you.
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of experience with like just getting disrespected by older men because like I've been in a lot of gun stores recently, and if you want like snobby old guys, go to a gun store. They'll just sit there and just, oh yeah, you want that? Really? Are you sure you can handle that?
What do they think it's gonna do? Fucking knock you
It's
over?
like fuck you, dude. Like,
Yeah, but
like I was no. Here's an example. Here's an example. I was at a gun store in Fitzwilliam recently, and I was looking at some firearms, and I was browsing, and it seemed like this gun store was owned by like the father and son, and it was clearly a father son dynamic, and the father was over in the corner, kind of like eating his lunch. And the son was just like talking down to me any question I had, so I kind of like evacuated his area, and there was this giant rifle called a 50 BMG, or that's the caliber. It's like the biggest caliber you can get after. And it was this giant rifle, like super long. And I looked at it, and I looked at the owner guy, and I was like, "Hey, do you mind if I pick this up?" And he was like, he looked at me and went, "It's awfully heavy. Why don't you leave it right there?" And I was just like,
oh my god.
and it definitely wasn't heavy. I halfway picked it up and then put it back down as he said that. And I wanted to turn over to him because he was like a wider man. I wanted to be like, you know what? You're fucking heavy, dude. Get the fuck out of my face. But I didn't. I just was like, because I'm a young man and he was technically my seniority, I was just like, all right. And, took that one right on the chin. But
As if you're not a big 6'3" guy that's more than capable of picking up a
right.
really probably anything under.
I don't think there's a rifle that is made that I couldn't pick up and hold normally.
It's so annoying, and I feel the same way because I'm in an industry where I should probably choose my words carefully here. I'm in an industry where
There's nerds.
there's a lot of they're nerds and they're also slightly older for the most part, like craft beer.
like it's on
Actually, a
nerds.
slightly older thing. Like, there's really not a lot of young people fucking with it right now. And so people see me like I'm the bud. I'm like the bud of,
You're like the chosen
New
one
Hampshire.
of the New Hampshire craft beer.
I guess so. It doesn't feel like that though.
Got
Like,
that.
don't get me wrong. Everyone in my work is fantastic. I haven't had a bad experience with anyone that I work with. It's other people in our industry when I have to go to like external events and things, like absolutely do not feel respect because they don't think I know anything because
Yeah.
I'm 22. So it's like, okay, I've been able to legally drink for a year and a half at this point. So they're just assuming that I don't know anything about like craft beer or like the styles or like anything. And do I know as much as them? Absolutely fucking not. But it's like, you could at least, treat me as an equal.
Or just like a human.
Yeah.
Dude, older men will just hit you with just like,
There's this one guy who, like, at a tasting, we have like a bucket and we have like a couple different beers cracked for people to try or whatever.
Yeah.
This one dude, he worked for a different brewery. It was like multiple breweries there. He just came over to me before the event had started, cracked one of my cans and just poured some of it himself. And I was like,
yo,
fuck you.
throat punch.
I was like,
Yeah.
let me just like flip my shirt around so the company logo is not showing and then just throat punch him.
Yeah.
Just so like,
Wheel kick.
yeah. just even just like shit like that, and then yeah, just getting hit with like the bud, the pal,
Oh,
fucking like, and you know,
see, like you could hit a friend with buddy, but like if a older guy that you don't really know is like buddy,
no,
fuck you.
not okay. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind. Like, you know, at the brewery, I feel like I do kind of play into like the younger guy archetype. It's like funny. It's like, oh, everyone thinks I use TikTok. It's like a real thing. I'm like, I actually don't.
You ever get called college boy?
No.
Because that's like a fear of mine, is getting like called college boy by like a man with harder hands than me.
I would be more happy being labeled as college boy than
Yeah, true.
pal.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you have to be college boy, because even though it is like a diss on you, it is ranking you higher intellectually than anybody else.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, some of those guys that might hit you with like college boy, like maybe they don't understand the nuances of like who's writing headlines in a newspaper, and they just treat the newspaper as like, no, it's the news. Like, you just be like, you read a newspaper, it's like some whack ass headline, and some boomer would be like, oh my God, really? But when you read it, you're like, man, who wrote this, and what narrative are they trying to push?
No, boomers believe. It's funny how a boomer actually believes things easier, or they're more likely to believe something off rip than we are. I think.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
With the like explosion of the internet and just let's see, I'll use fake news. I think our generation has like completely built up a tolerance to bullshit. So like, I think my bullshit meter of like real shit on the internet is so much higher than like my dad's.
Yeah.
Because like he'll hit me, my dad, I love my dad, he's my best friend. He'll hit me with some AI video and be like, yo, did you see what just happened? And I'm like, dude, that's AI.
Dude, the other day, one of my coworkers who is around like our parents' age, a little younger than that,
Mhm.
he showed me a video. He loves Instagram videos. He showed me a video of. Well, first, I should say, I'll go toe to toe with any of y'all on sniffing out AI. I'm gonna beat y'all every time. My AI detector, I'm sure you feel the same way.
Yeah.
My AI detector is
We kind of
99.9% accurate.
we kind of like went to school to like be able to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like low key.
Yeah, we're both. Yeah, we never even said we're both graphic designers.
Yes.
So like, yeah, like I can sniff out bullshit from a mile away. But anyway, this video that my coworker showed me, excuse me, it was a bald eagle getting saved by a golden retriever, and then they like
I think I'm familiar with the genre of videos you're referencing.
they like took the bald eagle back to their house. And like the bald eagle was like injured. It was like hopping back, and like the dog was like following it, and the guy was like recording it. But all of the voice lines that the guy was saying were so AI, because it was basically the same thing every single time the video cut. Like the video would cut and he'd be like, all right, almost there. Or it's like, all right, we're still going. And it was just like, something
Clearly a
every
prompt.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, it sounded like someone trying to act like a human.
Yeah.
And then it's like, then they like nursed the bald eagle back to health.
Jesus.
And then like released it back into the wild with like its homie, but then it was like playing with the dog after. I was like, that bald eagle would probably rip the dog's fucking nose off.
I mean,
That was real.
certainly, it's not like it's not like Air Bud. Like this dog isn't like he doesn't have like a feel like deep levels of feeling and like oh no, the eagle, it's hurt. First of all, if I know I have two dogs, if one of my dogs found a injured bird, it would grab it and swing it side to side until it didn't move anymore. So it's just like, clearly, just by the context of the video, you know it's bullshit. Yes, but like I don't know. What was the other part of the story? Did the guy like think that was real?
No, the video. Oh, my coworker.
Yeah.
Yeah. He thought it was like cool and wholesome.
Oh
He showed it to me, and I was like, dude, I'm sorry. Like I had to be the bearer of bad news. I was like, I'm sorry, man. This is AI. And then he checked the comments, and then it's just like everyone just does like the thing in the comments now, where it's like the AI with like the the red
Yeah.
up the cross through it,
Mhm.
or it's like a guy holding a piece of paper that's like, this is AI. Yeah. I'm glad that other people are like catching on though, or they're aware.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to not be aware. I mean, those Sora AI videos came out, and I mean, whether or not you like AI, it is pretty hilarious to see like realistic caricatures of people like doing insane shit.
It is. As much as I hate AI, it's fucking hilarious.
It's pretty funny. The videos, like, I mean, as both of us being graphic designers, we like automatically had like a built-in aversion to AI shit. And like for a while, I remember if somebody brought up AI at a party, I'd be like, oh, I fucking hate it. It's gonna be the fucking end of the fucking world. But I mean, how many years have we had AI? It's been like probably 2 good years of like decent AI shit
for sure.
And I mean, I don't think anything crazy is gonna happen.
No, I mean, it's fucking hard to believe that it'll get even more advanced than it is now, because even the videos of like celebrities and shit look real at this point.
Yeah,
So it's like, what can we do more damage than we've done already?
true. I mean, like half the population of the people on the planet are already like dumb enough to believe AI. Because like if you think about it, like we as like people of living in the United States, we have like a buff compared to like everybody else in the world. But that doesn't mean they don't have access to the internet. You know?
Yeah.
Like we have a better like grasp on like internet literacy than like I don't know. I don't even have an example, but I think it would be safe to say, and I think the AI videos might do damage to like those types of dudes. Oh, a good example is like North Korea sent like a bunch of troops to help fight with Russia in the Ukraine war, and then I saw headlines that were like the North Korean troops left North Korea, got hooked on porn, and just they were ruined. So it's like, what happens when those North Korean troops they get out of North Korea and they see like an AI video of like I don't even know some just insane shit.
Well, dude, Kim Jong Un might not even know. Do you think Kim Jong Un can tell the difference between AI videos?
No. Do you think Kim Jong Un knows who Jake Paul is? He has to, right? If you know it, he loves Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, he likes the Bulls in basketball, so one of them has had to have brought up Jake Paul or something. He probably watched the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight.
Right. Yeah.
But that okay, that's never mind. I was gonna say like, how would he get streaming access? He probably just use meth streams. Does Kim Jong Un use meth streams to watch American sports? He probably does, because those guys were not based out of America. They were based out of some like
dude,
fucking like Middle Eastern country.
I wish we had a podcast producer so that they could look up the rules of North Korean professional basketball, because it is insane.
Oh, yeah,
like a full court shot, I think it's worth like 8 points or something crazy.
Wow. Well, Kim Jong Un probably wrote the rules to the game.
Yeah, he definitely did, just for him to just be like,
yeah,
this is the sickest game.
But I was gonna say, like, because Kim Jong Un, yeah, what is that smell?
I don't know.
It's
Somebody's
just
cooking something. We got the door open. It's just like,
can I go get whatever that guy's eating? Because, like, yeah.
I mean, I think there was a what seemed to be a South American fella cooking on a grill earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he's probably just running it back.
Wow. So when those soldiers come back home and they see that there's AI articles that say they were like watching porn in Russia,
They're not seeing those articles, bro.
but okay, so they're not seeing them, but
Kim Jong Un
might be seeing them. So because he doesn't know the difference, is he going to kill all his soldiers because he thinks they were just jacking it instead of fighting?
Well, they were just jacking it instead of fighting.
Were they dead ass jacking?
Oh yeah, I'm not kidding. This is a real thing that happened.
Oh, I thought this was a meme.
No, like. So in the middle, when the Ukraine war was popping off, okay, well, so I'm not gonna say that it was real. I saw a headline and like videos that people joke about.
Okay.
So we gotta hit back to we can't be like going back on our word that we have good like bullshit meters.
Well,
so it could
honest of you to admit that
it could be completely fake, but I saw some video that was like North Korea sent troops to fight with Russia against Ukraine, and of course they just immediately got internet access and then were just lost to the fucking Goon caves, dude. Dude,
oh my
the trench warfare in Ukraine went from just trench warfare to like
bust.
Goon trench warfare.
Yeah. Like you could catch like a stray bust.
Oh,
having to carry your homie back to the next trench because he got hit with a stray bust.
Imagine being a Russian soldier fighting like, yeah, I mean, you're not probably into it for like the actual part of like taking back Ukraine. You're just doing what you had to do. Imagine being a Russian soldier and just hearing about that the North Korean guys that got sent to help you just got absolutely taken out by porn.
Yeah.
That would be hard for me to hear.
Well, yeah, you know.
Oh, come on, guys.
Well, you know, like the strategy of war has developed over time. You know, we went from shooting musket balls, now we're like using porn as defense.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you think it was a targeted attack?
I believe that it was. I think it was
Like it's literally the equivalent of like an EMP grenade on like a computer system. If you throw an EMP grenade like at like some base, it's shut down. I guess if you throw porn in the fucking North Korean like army, they're just ruined.
I think it was a targeted attack. I think it was an intentional targeted attack that worked flawlessly. And
Like a goon bomb.
I think it was a goon bomb. And if that's something that Donald Trump isn't going to at least study, you know, Donald Trump and all his generals, or honestly, anyone who's president within the next couple decades.
Who's gonna be the next up, dude?
I don't know, but if they're not goon bombing people, then I'm not voting for them. Because, like, think about it. If it got to the point, what if the U.S. government collapsed and then we had North Koreans, like, running up in our houses? Like, we were the American people were in the last line of defense. Like, the government was gone. What are you going to do? Try to fight off 10 of them? Or are you going to show them porn? To try to distract them?
Yeah, just like flashbang the North Koreans.
It's so wild, dude.
I mean, how'd you think this was gonna go?
Oh, my God.
I mean, we're here. We're still live with the door open, talking about North Korean porn bombing.
Hey, listeners, I'm going to grab a beer real quick if that's okay with you.
All right, I'm gonna hold down the cast.
Okay. So, yeah, do your thing. Like, I don't know. I just wanted to address them to know, like, I still care about them.
We still care.
I'm
about
not,
you guys.
you know, I'm not trying to interrupt the pod to grab a beer, but I am. So I wanted to do it as respectfully as I can.
I mean,
I've already taken too much time explaining it.
we got like the dynamic of like an airplane seat, so you have to like awkwardly like shuffle in front of me and like put your butt like right
Okay.
here or to the camera, to me or the listeners. You gotta
Okay,
pick.
So this is like a quick airplane demo on
Yeah.
how to get out of.
Like, okay, so I'm like on my,
I'm gonna put my mic down at this point, just be the guy getting out.
I'm like working on the laptop.
So I'm like asleep. I'm like asleep already, and then like I woke up and had to shit really bad. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, I have to shit.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just
oh, okay.
yeah, actually just
Okay. Yep. Oh. Sorry. No, you're good. Okay. Wow. Oh my god. How to segue into something a little less goon coded from North Korean goon bombing?
I should ask you if you needed anything.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Do you think I've just from like the amount of podcasts that I've listened to, I've heard of a lot of stories of like people like to get drunk on flights, right?
Yeah.
How many times do you think like it's happened to somebody where they were like doing what we just like reenacted and like getting up and just fall over the person next to you
And spill an entire drink on them.
whatever, just like oh, I'm sorry.
The funniest part about this is I actually have to get back up because I need my bottle opener.
Oh man, do I have one on arm's reach? No. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Shit, this is a great bit. Sorry about that, guys.
And we are back.
When we first went to grab the keys, me and Jason actually had an intense moment where we were accusing one another.
No, I think it was more you accusing me and me having to defend myself.
Basically, they gave us 2 keys, and I knew for a fucking fact that I grabbed at least one of the keys, and then we didn't know where the second one was.
And then he started throwing blame my way, saying, "You didn't grab it. I swear you grabbed the key because I know I didn't grab the key."
I knew I didn't grab 2, so that's why I was like, okay, I think Jason like might have grabbed the key, and I don't know where he might have shoved it.
All right,
As
dude.
many pockets, and then it turned out he just didn't grab the other key.
But I thought it was like a little crazy that we were at the front desk of a motel and we forgot to grab a key, and the lady didn't remind us as we walked away.
She didn't remind us, and then also she could have walked 15 seconds to just give it to us and remind us.
Right, and she did chastise us for like the possibility of locking ourselves out.
Yeah,
Like-
she let us know the doors lock on automatically.
Yeah, which was probably a good shout.
Yep, she kind of looked at us like we were fucking twats.
Right, but that segues perfectly back into that like older people just randomly treat young men like
And it's like the same. It's like,
negatively.
yeah, it's like, okay. See, I don't want to be too mean. I don't want to be too mean because we're still at their establishment, but like, you.
I don't give a fuck.
Hey, don't sass me. You're the hotel manager, the motel manager in Henniker. Like, I don't know.
I just don't like being sassed in general.
Sassed. Yeah, I don't want to get sassed by a rich, smart guy or a homeless guy.
Right.
Either way, I would rather just not get sassed.
Have you ever been sassed by a homeless guy?
Been harassed. I haven't been sassed.
You've been harassed by a homeless man?
Have I never told you that story?
What's... Oh, here we go.
I don't know. I don't think I've told this on the pod.
We're heating up.
But I might have. So it was in Nashua, New Hampshire. I was with my ex-girlfriend and we went to a Wingstop because I was just like, I just want to try Wingstop. I've never had it.
Mm-hmm.
And so we stopped at Wingstop on our way back from the mall, and I didn't realize it wasn't in a great part of Nashua. I didn't know there was bad parts of Nashua.
I think all tarts of Nashua are bad.
Yeah,
They call it Trashua for a reason.
I like Main Street Nashua. It's kind of nice. They got some just like chill spots there. But once you really go anywhere except there, yeah, it gets kind of ass. But this was like an Indian-run Wingstop, and the food. I will say the food like wasn't bad. Like it, it was kind of how I expected. It didn't blow my fucking socks off.
I mean, it's fucking Wingstop.
Yeah, I just like I feel like it was kind of hyped up, so that's why I had high expectations.
True,
it was
Wingstop is hyped up.
That's like it was fine, like it was whatever. But anyway, we go into the Wingstop, we're waiting. I order my shit. She didn't want anything, so it was just me. We were just like sitting down at a table waiting, and then this other drunk. I'm only stating his race because I feel like that's important with homeless people. It was this drunk Indian guy walked in.
So Indian ran Wingstop and Indian homeless.
Yes.
Were you in the Indian side of Nashua?
I guess that's a thing. Yeah,
it definitely probably is.
Yeah, I guess it was. It's just like in Manchester. I don't know if you know in Manchester, there's like a huge like Sudanese population. Just like shit like that. It was like like an Indian cluster.
Yeah.
And so yeah, this drunk Indian guy walks in. I can't remember if he was drinking a tall boy when this happened, but he was obviously shit faced.
Yeah.
He comes up to me and my girl at the table, and it's funny because I know you would have had such a different reaction to this encounter. But anyway, I'm just,
I want to hear what you thought I would have done afterwards.
Yes, I will. He comes up to me and my girl, starts like yapping about some bullshit. And then like, I'm just like, dude, we don't have any money for you. He cuts me off while I'm saying,
wow. Okay.
I was telling him once I started speaking, I said, I don't have any money for you. He cut me off and just said, listen, here's what's going to happen.
No.
He said, listen, here's what's going to happen. And then I'm just like fucking waiting. And he's like, you're going to give me the girl's purse. He was like, you're going to give me the girl's purse. And then nothing's going to happen. And then I literally was just like, nah.
Yeah.
I didn't get up and like get in his fucking face and like, or fucking swing on him. I was just like, no.
I mean, that's probably smart. You had got no idea what kind of heroin ass needles sticking out of his pocket with AIDS on it.
Exactly. Like, I don't know if this guy, realistically, he was a drunk 5'6" Indian guy. I would have whooped his ass. But like, at the same time, I wasn't like, am I really going to start a fucking, because he basically had backup. He had backup there.
True.
So I wasn't about to like, I didn't want to fucking do anything. So I was just like, nah, dude, we're just going to get our fucking food and we're going to leave. I beat him with words.
Yeah.
I beat him with words, which looking back, is that the fun way to go about it? No, but is it the
safest?
The safest.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
And then, the second I stood up, I think I stood up when my food was ready. And I think when I did, he thought I was standing up maliciously. Because then he kind of was like, whoa. He was like, oh, I'm just messing with you. He said he was like messing with me after I stood up. He's just fucked up. He was just on drugs and junk. But so that's like my like sort of like Indian homeless robbery story.
Well, what do you think I would have done in that situation?
I figured that you would have been much more like, you're gonna die. Just because
I think I don't know. I think if somebody looked at me and I had my girlfriend with me and they went for my girlfriend's purse, it's on.
Oh, so if he like made like a reach for it, then we're gonna have to do something. Oh my god.
Let's go.
Perfect timing.
Our producer showed up.
If we're going like hands on or like whatever. Oh yeah, he was also just like saying how like I think he might have been calling her like,
yo,
shit.
We are mid podcast.
Timing, dude. Bro, hop in the background if you want. You look sexy, dude. Just lay on the bed and just like you can lay on the bed.
Our eye candy has arrived.
Or you can just everyone. Yo, shout out, yo. Say what up. How we doing? Hell yeah. I almost brought a third mic for you to be our like producer, but we're gonna have you sit in the cuck chair.
Oh, the cuck chair.
Yeah. Thank you,
Thank you. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, what's up?
What's going on, dude?
Sorry, you caught us in the middle. Dude, do you mind actually telling us how long we've been going for? The time is at like the top right there?
I think it's like 40 minutes.
Yeah, almost 50.
Almost
I think 55 minutes.
55. Wow.
55.
Nice.
What have you boys been talking about?
That's a hot cast right there.
It is a hot cast with a special appearance.
Ooh.
Well, please bear with us, Jake, while we wrap this up. It's been a fucking
I'm gonna grab my shirt.
Word.
Yeah, do your shit.
Jake rolling up in the Tesla. I mean, I'm impressed.
In the Tesla, like looking nicer than me on any work.
So dapper.
And the red Tesla too.
Tesla.
Crazy. The Tezzy.
So did he reach for the purse or just
No.
how close was he?
He was not super close. Like he wasn't as close as we are now. He was maybe a little further away.
Yeah, see, that's
And
dangerous.
he was also standing up too.
And you were
And
sitting.
we were sitting down, so I wasn't a more vulnerable position. But like I said, this was not a physically intimidating guy.
Yeah, okay, so that's good. That's good
Like
context.
I was towering over him,
Yeah.
so I didn't really feel super threatened. Was I a little nervous? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie and say I wasn't because I'd never been encountered like that.
I mean, there's
before.
definitely some like fight or flight adrenaline going for
Yeah.
sure. That's not ridiculous to say that.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like like my ex, she was like kind of like a fit person too. Like we would have whooped his ass if we were both down to.
Dude, that would have like hardened the relationship.
Oh yeah.
I don't
think we ever would have broken up.
if you mutually curb stomp a homeless guy.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude! Relationship goals. We would have lasted like the test of time too.
Yeah, dude. If the girl you're with jumps in on like fucking up some like street rat dude,
Fuck.
is there anything more attractive?
That's where we went wrong. Jake, there's also pumpkin beers in the fridge if you want one. I'll be grabbing some. Yeah. We're
pulling up. When are we leaving?
pulling up at 5, Chris said.
5.
Yeah, so it's like a 5-minute walk. So.
Wedding's at 5. We got about an hour in between now and when we're supposed to
I
leave.
didn't realize it was that close.
It is. It's right there.
We actually do got to wrap up soon so we can, clean up and put our shit on and
Yeah,
gym first.
we got to get dapper.
Gotta get that drip on.
Hey,
I mean, I don't want to cut anything short if you still got anything.
no man, we that was a hot cat.
That was fucking hilarious.
That was a good cast.
Oh my god. All right, well, I guess we'll wrap up then. About an hour. That's perfect.
Sweet.
Thanks, bro. Banger.
We absolutely got it done.
Thanks for showing
There will
up.
be another cast with me featured soon.
Oh yeah, we need to get you and Jamie on one.
Yeah, and the homies, remember?
The homie.
The Littleton homie cast.
Oh
is gonna
yes,
happen.
Littleton homie cast, and I do want a graphic design couple podcast.
Yes.
Jamie.
Yes.
Iconic duo there.
That will be just as bad as schizophrenic as this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, anyway, if you made it to the end of this fucking psychotic episode,
You're awesome.
you're so awesome. Follow us everywhere. You know the drill.
Oh.
And
Full Pants on Instagram. If you need a logo, hit me up.
yep, hit Jason up for any of your freelance graphic design needs. And yeah, we'll catch y'all. Peace.
Make it, moving like the Matrix. 10 bands up off weed, I'm spacing. New ass chain, fuck them cases. I don't even play games, I don't like to play tricks. Hold up while you tripping out at the ATM. Tryna buy some Molly, don't be acting like the feds. In the rib or the bay, I just need a hang. But my nigga Glock high and it's cooking egg.